Okay, guys, good evening, everyone. How you guys doing? Hope everyone is doing great. Okay, this discussion today is going to be centered on electoral reform and reforming of INEC. That's the topic we've been talking about since the past 17 days now. So, all we're saying is we need INEC to be reformed. We need electoral reform in Nigeria to enable a free and fair election in 2027 that's coming. So I don't know if we have Nigerians here. So waiting for some people to come on board so we can talk more. So yeah, so like I said, you need this electoral reform, and I've just put a pool. Let just discuss more about it, shed light on it. If it is possible, please, if you have any question you want to ask, please you kindly ask questions. Or if you have a contribution as well, you want to contribute, you can also contribute, write something on the comment section so that we can see how we can start from here. Electoral reform, we have been shouting and we have been clamoring for it for the past 2 years, and we need it before 2027 so that we can be able to have free and fair election in Nigeria come 2027. It is important. We cannot sit on the fence, be watching things going sideways. Rather, we have to, lend our voice, do the little we can do, to make sure that we get Nigeria working and get the best for 2027 election. Like I keep telling people, 2027 is a year all hands must be on the deck, so we can get the right leadership we need and we desire in Nigeria. Or what do you think? If you have anything you want to contribute, you can contribute here. If you have anything to say, you can as well say it on the comment section so that we can deliberate on it. It is important. It is important. Nigeria belongs to all of us, and we cannot sit on the fence and be watching things go sour. We must have to lend our voices, to make sure that we get the right thing, the right leadership on board to push the affairs of Nigeria forward. Electoral reform is important. It's very, very important. Or what do you think? I don't know if I have Nigerians here. If you're a Nigerian, please say something and say where you're watching from. Comment where you're watching from, please. Or you can just, if you're from Nigeria, just send your flag, Nigerian flag, anywhere, any country you're watching from. Comment with your flag so we can see. We have a lot of things to discuss. It is quite sad that most people are scared of talking, and everybody's sitting on the fence watching and be waiting for things to be better. It doesn't work like that. All hands must be on the deck to make sure that we to be able to, enable us and get the right leaders on board. Like I said, you see what is going on now. It seems like the National Assembly, Nigerian Senate has been hijacked by the politicians. They're no longer making the laws that favors the citizens. They're only making the laws that favors them in power. And as well, we've seen what is going on in the judiciary system. And this is not something we just keep quiet and be watching silently. And it seems like Nigeria now is going into one-party state, and it's not done anywhere, and it's not going to work. APC is already kind of scared because they know what's coming in 2027. That's why we start early to speaking up, trying to get the best. If you have anything you suggest, you can say it in the comment section. Whatever that you suggest, you can say in this comment section so that we can see the way forward. Are you a Nigerian or Nigerians? Please, can you indicate with the Nigerian flag, please? Whichever country you are watching from, please indicate with the flag so that we can see where you're watching us from. There's one verse I want to play here.
All former presidents and heads of state for this country, Nigeria, where they are alive today, all our former heads of state, please, once you see this video, former presidents or their offices, if you sabi them, so that they can see it. Your Excellency, sir, our former leaders, our past presidents, the Nigerian youth are calling for your support. The Nigerian youth need your attention. Everything is not okay with us. All is not well with us as Nigerian youth in this country, Nigeria, and you know it too well. Every former leader who is still alive from 1960 till date, from General Yakubu Gowon to General Olusegun Obasanjo to General Muhammadu Buhari to General Ibrahim Babangida to General Abdulsalam Alhaji Abubakar to President Obasanjo again to President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan to President Buhari. Your Excellency, sir, we are calling upon your intervention and your support. The Nigerian youth are crying for help because where Nigeria day today so is a collective input of all your handwork together. The current state of this country is a result of the cumulative efforts of all of you put together. Our former national anthem said that the labor of our heroes past shall not be in vain. And you are the heroes past, so would they talk so? You people together, Naim be the heroes past. Please, in the name of God, shall labor of heroes past never already they be in vain so? Is labor of heroes past not already in vain? This is where the labor of all our heroes past has brought us. This level of despondency and desperation, this level of hunger and insecurity, youth unemployment, what exactly is the hope of the average Nigerian today? What is the hope of the Nigerian child? More than 20 million out of school children, people not having access to drinking water in 2025. This is the collective result of the efforts of our heroes past from 1960 till date. Nigerians, everybody wants to run. Nigerians are living in horrible conditions in the most horrible of countries all over the world because everybody has lost faith in the ability of this country to support the thriving of an individual. Our dear fathers and former leaders, you cannot be quiet. You cannot afford to leave us alone at this point. If the only thing you are going to do with the years God has given you and the opportunity this nation has also blessed you with is to speak up for us at a time like this, let posterity judge you fairly. Nigerian youth, we have stopped complaining and grumbling. We are taking action now. We have submitted a petition for National Assembly requesting electoral electoral reform. We want to fix our electoral process. We want to be able to elect our own leaders. We want to have a process that is free, fair, credible, and peaceful. Is it a request that is too much? Is it a crime to have free and fair elections in this country? From 1960 till date, so all the effort of our heroes past cannot give us free and fair elections. In 2023, the total number of people who voted are less than the persons who voted to produce President Shehu Shagari, the late President Shagari in 1979. And we've been honest with ourselves. What is really going on? In February of this year, 2025, General Babangida launched his book. He takes his own mistakes for the 1993 and admits his own fault. But yet, what is the restitution? For truncating a process that was seen to be seemingly free and fair, one of the only free and fair elections, the best gift you can give to Nigerians is to commit the remaining of your lives to ensuring that we have this process to be free, fair, and credible once again in this country. We are appealing to your consciences. We are appealing to you, our dear leaders. You cannot be silent. Nigerian youths are suffering hunger, starvation, maternal mortality, child and gender-based violence all over the place, injustice, criminality. Non-criminals are in the corridors of power when innocent people are languishing in jail. Our dear leaders, we beg you. We appeal to you. We are not calling upon you to come and protest or to do anything. Just lend your voice of support and say you stand with Nigerian youths to get this electoral reform, that you support the movement for electoral reform. President Jonathan, you are a Democrat. You say you are a Democrat and you support democracy. You can still support democracy even out of office. We beg you, our former leaders, don't be silent in the face of this adversity. Now, be our heroes pass. Where we did on a heroes pass, don't carry us reach here. Please, heroes pass, you need to intervene. I beg, begin to tag every heroes pass. Every heroes pass must have a role to play, because where we did so, the heroes pass carry us reach here. So we thank you, your excellencies. We are waiting your support and your response. May God bless you. May God bless Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria. Hello. Fellow Nigerians. All right, Nigerian Labour Congress President, Comrade Joe Ajero, and the President of the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, TUC, Comrade Festus Osifo. I tell God, Beguna, this is an urgent message, an appeal to the NLC and TUC for this country. What exactly be the role of NLC to help this country, Nigeria? Is it only during minimum wage, Nigerian Labour Congress and TUC, they get voice and they talk for this country? Because since after they don't pass minimum wage, the areas where they say they're supposed to even pay some civil servants, some have not gotten. Nobody know exactly how much be the minimum wage where they talk say there be 70,000 and how much was implemented. Yet everywhere quiet. Now we they talk about electoral reform because INEC don't start again. 2027 is coming. Every election season, university professors who are public servants are being used in different forms and in different places to rig elections and to support the criminality where politicians they do. We are talking about electoral reforms. We never hear the voice of anybody from Nigerian Labour Congress. Do you not have a role to play in ensuring that INEC and the elections we conduct in Nigeria are free, fair, credible, and peaceful? Anyway, we don't carry petition under the body of Nigerian Electoral Coalition. We don't go submit for National Assembly. But our petition is not even alone. Other petitions are there. We are calling on everybody concerned Nigerian to come and voice their support and show that you stand with the truth and with justice and with democracy in Nigeria. I tell God, Beguna, make una tag the NLC President, Comrade Joe Ajero, and every other NLC executive, TUC executive. We are going to pay our advocacy visit to the National Assembly, because before 2027, we must fix INEC. The criminality must stop. INEC must work to protect and promote the democracy of this country and not become a tool that is weaponized against Nigerians. Everybody, they complain about waiting no good for country, economy no good, insecurity, inflation, civil servants welfare, police welfare, law enforcement is this and that. Yet the president who is supposed to fix them is preparing for 2027, and nobody is also preparing on how that 2027 go good. Everybody they fear. Nobody wants to talk about elections. The person when they complain say they do well, he is already working to secure his second term. So is it that we want to spend all our life in complaint and lamentation? If we not come together and fix the issue of INEC and elections in this country, we are wasting our collective time, because we go spend 4 years, they complain, they go rig themselves back into power. It is problem that is changing dimension and changing name. Everybody must join this call for electoral reform and INEC. Nigerian National Assembly must pass comprehensive electoral reform. We must plug the loopholes of the 2022 Electoral Act. Electronic transmission of results must be mandatory for INEC. We must reduce human interference as much as possible and ensure that the central server is protected. Nigerian Labour Congress, TUC, now time don't reach for us to hear una see una voice and know whether you are truly for the people as a Labour Congress, or you they work over shadow and be under cover for the government. We are waiting for you, NLC President Comrade Ajero, TUC President Comrade Festus Osifo, and every other labor union and trade union in Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria. Electoral reform, fix INEC. No electoral reform, no elections. All right, fellow Nigerians, Nigerian youth, quick information. I just want to clarify a few things. I beg, watch and listen to this video to the end. You know, say since we start this 30 days countdown for electoral reform to fix INEC, after we drop our petition, now different comments and messages I they see and I they receive. Some people they tell us, say, Peter, you are wasting your time. Make una no worry una self, they waste una time. You cannot reform INEC. Shey na the same politicians where they in power, you they expect say make they can reform INEC so that you go feel vote them come out. It no go happen. There can be no free and fair elections in Nigeria. Some don't even show me the statement where Senate President talk. He said that by 2027 there will be no opposition for his state, and that another politician don't boast say by 2027 nobody can vote Tinubu out of power. Shane are those kind of people they expect to reform INEC and so on and so forth. And I say, Nigerians, not true. You know, say Nigerians, we don't know the one way we did so. When I see all those statements, you know what thing I they do? I just they shake my head. Nigerians, you have my sympathy. My thoughts and prayers are with all of us as Nigerians. Because as a people, Nigerians, we don't be victims of so much bad governance where we say it don't affect our mindset and our psyche. We don't conclude say we are hopeless and helpless and there is nothing we can do to change our condition. So even if politicians don't put us for cage, we go be voluntary slaves and we go stay for that cage without resisting. And so our case be like that crippled man by pool of Bethesda. It is hopeless. But let me tell you very important information. Number one, you see this issue of INEC and electoral reform, where you see me they shout, they put my body so there is no substitute to it. If you like, go up and come down, do revolution. Try say you want to focus on other things. Nigerians are too afraid. We are too fearful. So nobody want to face the major challenge where they front of us. We go say we want to end bad governance protest, to fix inflation, to fix economy, end insecurity. My dear, waste of time. If you do not fix the electoral process, they fit change the name from INEC to another thing. But you see that process with which you can hold your leaders accountable when they are there, for them to know that you have the power to take them in and take them out. If you fail to fix it, there is nothing that will change. You will just continue to go around in circles. It will be just circle of lamentation and complaint, no difference. So everybody go just they suffer, they go in. So Nigerians, you see this election, it is either you do it now or you do it later. But you waste, the more complex and difficult the situation will be. Number two, so politicians fit come out, come threaten, talk, say that by so year, no opposition go day. By so year, you cannot stop the re-election of this person, and everybody go fear because politicians don't talk am. Ask yourself the question: how many be politicians for Nigeria? So one person go come out, come threaten people for state, a state of more than 10 million. Which day the other 9-point-something million people for that state will also get the confidence to come out and threaten that one leader and tell them, say, by this year, you too, you will be voted out of that office and we will work to ensure we do it through a legitimate process. My dear people, the people in power and the power of the people, which one is greater? So once they talk, everybody go fear, and all of us go keep quiet because one politician don't threaten us. So therefore, there is nothing we can do. We are hopeless. My dear, we are wasting our time. Oh. We they play with our lives. Why? Because you think say that they control army and police and law enforcement. We they play. Those people, law enforcement, they are one of the worst human rights violated group of people. Even themselves need reform. INEC will not solve every problem, but it is a foundation to begin to build your institutions and to reform them. So if you think that you are incapacitated, there is nothing you can do, and you know that you cannot try, step aside. Don't stand in the way of people who want to try and who are ready to do something. Let them do something. If they fail, we continue to try. As for me, unfortunately, I don't go past the place of discouragement. You can't discourage me. The one why I did so, not be anybody carry me reach here. Now me put myself. And this one, it is because it is a God-given mandate. Nigeria must be great because Nigeria has you and me. And everything that needs to be done, we could do. Let the truth set all of us free. So all this one, when you see me, they call upon people, nobody say me, I know no. Not everybody who criticizes a bad government is interested in a better country. Some people where you feel they call to come help you fix a system, they might just be beneficiaries of those systems. So no, they whine yourself, no, they play. Me, Peter, I'm not a push around though. How many bloggers, this and that, where you don't see? Some go respond, some no go respond, but it doesn't matter. Do your part and let your conscience be clear. The opinions of others is their opinion. Let it be with them. That is where Nigerians, you see, our collective liberation depends on our collective determination. Once a majority of the people say enough of the oppression, it will be enough. So as it is today, finally, we did plan for our advocacy visit to National Assembly. I beg, if you get capacity, you can do polo, flyer, banner, and all that. I know they talk, say me anybody can't give me money. The polo where they were all these ones, so we don't do. We did them personally. If you can do it, you can reach out to a vendor to produce them. Just reach out to us so that people where they are around wherever you they can be shared. Make people use them and let us move forward. Also, if you can communicate in the different languages, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, or any major tribe, reach out so that we can translate the work. Make people they understand the meaning and the need for this electoral reform and how it affects our lives. Nigerians, it is up to us. The day all of us say we don't tire. Now we be the victims of kidnapping. Now we be the victims of bad government. Now you, some family member don't die because of poor healthcare and everything. And now still we politicians go threaten, say that by so yeah, I will do this, and everybody go they shake because one politician talk. Nigerians, the day where all of us say it is enough, may that day come very quickly. May that day come soon. God bless Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria. All right, Senate President Godswill Oboda Akpabio and the Speaker House of Reps Honorable Tajuddin Abbas. We sure say by now you have received a petition from Nigerians demanding electoral reform and for you to fix INEC in this country. Even though you are Senate President, your Instagram account, you don't put them, say they cannot mention you, they cannot tag you, even as a public office holder. But no problem, Senate President, sir. Your ex go see the video and they go show you. And on X, which is Twitter, you go see them because we go tag you. Our dear Senate President and Speaker, this notice is for you. We dropped that petition and we gave you 30 days countdown, beginning from the 9th of May to the 6th of June. And today is day 9. And today now weekend, that is why we are sending you this message, so that you go relax and you go listen to them. Our dear lawmakers and Senate or National Assembly leaders, Nigerian youths are not demanding for too much. We are demanding for free, fair, credible, and peaceful elections. Are you against free and fair elections? Senate President Akpabio, are you not a Democrat? You not like free and fair elections? House Speaker, do you have any problem with free and fair elections? Is Nigeria no longer a democracy? So who is afraid of reforming INEC? Who is afraid of ensuring that INEC does the right thing in 2027? Our dear leaders, sir, Senate President, what exactly does Nigeria need to do for you people, for you to decide to say at this point, let us do something to help the country? The president, President Tinubu, is a former governor, former senator, former national leader. The wife is a former 3-time senator. You, Senate President, you are a former commissioner, former governor, former Senate minority leader, former minister for Niger Delta, now Senate President. What else does the country need to do, Senate President Akpabio? For you people to decide to say, let us give these people an opportunity for them to thrive and to live. What else does Nigeria need to do for you before you say you must put your hand to ensure that this Nigeria stops to fail and becomes a part of development? But whatever it is, Nigerians have decided to take our destinies in our hands. The youth, we are no longer complaining and talking on social media. We have taken action. We must reform INEC because INEC is the weapon fashioned against us. And before the end of the 30 days, we dey put on notice. We go come pay our peaceful advocacy visit because the pressure that is needed for us to have the change in this country, Nigerian youths are ready to put that pressure. In 2023, after the election, a group of European African Union observers, they talk say what they came to do in Nigeria was not election observation. It was a crime watch. Senate President and Speaker, a crime watch. So without reforming INEC, what we they do is we are trying to build on the criminality of 2023. Enough of the shenanigans. Enough of the time wasting and time buying. You know that there is a timeline to fixing elections before the next general elections. If you people were sincere, since 2023 for 2 years, the professor of INEC said there was a glitch. Nobody came out to investigate. Waiting caused the glitch. Why should we not have further glitches moving forward? After receiving billions of naira, why should you have a glitch? And that person is still parading himself as INEC chairman. Nigerian youth can build a secured server that will not cost the billions that was given to INEC. Yet, Senate Committee on INEC and House Committee on INEC, they move around for 2 years holding seminar without any meaningful change. Enough! Enough. We beg you, Nigerian politicians, do not set this country ablaze because of desperation to hold on to power. You must do the right thing in the best interest of the country. Una sit down, they pass law, say people when no vote, may they jail them. Which one they easy? To jail people when no agree vote or to reform the process to be free and fair so that people can see that it is peaceful, may they go vote. Senate President, House Leader, we they see una movement, we they see as una de waka. Senate Committee on Election Chairman, Senator Simon Bako Lalong, and all the committee members, both House and Senate, you have the notice of Nigerians to do the right thing. And Nigerians, it is up to you. If you like, sit down, they talk, say they no go do am, they no go do am. They no go do am because we don't decide, say they no go do am. Since we have decided to be voluntary slaves in this country, me, I will not be part of it. I will make my demand and do my best. Let posterity judge all of us and know where we stood at a time like this. So if you want to give up, give up. But if you know that you are interested in this country, if we do not fix INEC, we have not fixed anything. And it is either we fix it now or we fix it later. But with every time that passes, the situation becomes even more dire and complex. May God give Nigerians the wisdom to put focus where focus is needed. Do the right thing, Senate leadership and House leadership, in the best interest of this country. May God help Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria. All right, Mama P, Miss Natural, make una tag Mama P. I see your hand. I hear you. As we call you, you respond. You know, say you are standing by. I no get shaking for your matter. I thank you for everything where you they do. And I listen to everything you raise and even the consent. Mama P, make I tell you between you and me and God and Nigerians where they. You see this issue of INEC where they shout every day, vein for my neck, they stand. I don't sit down, think Nigeria matter. If we no fix INEC and elections, we need to go anywhere. So all the talk where you see, because I know say you now for walkings, your own no be say to they do cho. Make we they do the talk. As you don't lend your voice, you don't start. So all this flyer, now to the post them. The 30 days countdown starts on the 9th of May. The 30th day will be on the 6th of June. But me, I not even wait until that 30th day. Before the 30th day, we are looking at from the 15th day, we go pay advocacy peaceful visits to the National Assembly. See, let me be very honest with you on this case of electoral reform. It is a difficult journey. It is a difficult fight. It no go dey easy for them to pass electoral reform, because it's like opening the door for person to waka comot, and the person no go want do am. But the more they refuse, the more we must continue to insist. Everybody must decide to focus and mount on this issue of election. Forget about anybody wey go talk say, hey, no go fit happen, no go fit. They no go fit do am because we don't allow say make them no do am. How many be politicians? Calculate all of them. So they hold how many million people hostage? Nigerians, we are no longer hostages. We are voluntary slaves. We don't need up to 10 million people to come out and mount the force where we need. 1 million active Nigerians are okay to get electoral reform. And when they talk about say, we know say na fight, we know say na force. Me, all this one where they see me, they call this one, they beg, they do this. Being peaceful is not cowardice. The strategy is that you must be firm. Say I they beg, they talk, no mean say I don't know what thing we they do. We are peaceful, but we are firm. We may be calm, but we are resolute. We are steady. I know they fight President Tinubu, I know they fight Akpabio, I know they fight government, but the president must institutionalize reform with INEC and the electoral system, because he also claims to be a Democrat. So as we they do the dialogue, we will not resort to violence, because now the beginning of violence we no fit know the end. But we must be peaceful, we must be calm, and we must be firm. We must put our eyes on our demand, and we must continue to insist and mount the necessary civil pressure until it is achieved. Now, so we go take do am. So we not even they wait until the 30th day. Before 30th day, make we they prepare to go Abuja. Make everybody as Nigerian they mobilize themselves. So any activist, influencer where you sabi, continue to tag them. Make it not be say we no tag, we no call. Let everybody's attention be called. Who go respond? Make it respond. We go do our best and leave the rest to God. God bless Nigeria. I love you, Mama P. And my name.
The voting and transmission of
ago. The registrar for JAM, Professor Ishak Oloyede, sir. You see, I they try to focus on this 30 days countdown on electoral reform so that we not go lose focus, Nigerians. But this issue of JAM, they give us very important lessons where we're supposed to learn as a people. Not be only say we go just they talk, complain about the thing where happen. So we must not be bad students of history. We must learn the necessary lessons, and that is why we must talk about them. So the JAM registrar, Professor Ishak Oloyede, I greet you, sir, and we thank you as you come out, come take responsibility for the error where you talk say happen for JAM exam this year. You said there was a glitch. Now he make the result where come out for 5 states in the southeast and Lagos states. There was error, and then you shed tears. We thank you, sir. Now that place night you take better pass INEC chairman, because both of you are similar. You they related in some things. The similarity you get, we say both of you get glitches. The INEC chairman have glitch in 2023 election. You have glitch in this year JAM exam. But the difference, we say you come out, you shed tears, and then you take responsibility. INEC chairman no shed tears. He no apologize. In fact, even the grandstand, and he's still parading himself as an unbiased electoral umpire, which is a disgrace. But our dear Professor Ishak Oloyede, sir, if you have any integrity in you, and you know that under normal systems, you should voluntarily resign and be out of that office. The same way the INEC chairman should have tendered an unreserved apology, resign from office, and be under investigation for the conduct of 2023 election. Yes, sir. Now the right way to handle matters be that. Because, Professor, sir, Nigerians, the lesson where we must learn from this thing be say, we must ask the questions. If not be say the children and the parents of the children when they affected for this JAM issue, all of them come out, come they protest, they reject the result, talk say no be their result. JAM in the beginning been they reject them, but later on when they mount serious pressure, JAM had to do investigation. If not for that protest, shall we for carry out any investigation? Shall we for agree and know say there was a glitch where caused the error for there? Waiting be the guarantee where we get to know say all other JAM results where we don't the right. Say the result where JAM they give people now their actual results. What is the guarantee? Nigeria. That is the same thing where we say we go fit learn from 2023. The same INEC chairman come and come talk say there was a glitch. Nobody talk anything. All of us accepted the result of criminality and rigging, and everybody move forward. And that is why all of them they try to consolidate on the same criminality they did in 2023 for 2027. Nigerians, now the lesson be that if nobody comes out to speak up and stand your ground, there will be no change. Now the same jam now go set exam. He go put time for exam 6 a.m. And the time where they're supposed to go right now from far place from where the children they any howness in the complete system, nobody is held accountable, nobody can be questioned. That is how Nigeria runs, on recklessness and irresponsibility. And the current chairman self register self, if they try. The former one, you remember Professor Dibo Jerindi? You remember? For JAM to come out with this unfortunate and regrettable and distasteful statement, say that man proposes and God disposes. That is the statement from a government agency where the cause of your irresponsibility has led to the death of a young girl. And you they put out say that man proposes, God disposes. Everybody that is part of this process, you should be thoroughly ashamed of yourself. All of them are supposed to they shed tears for JAM because another family they mourn their own picking as a result of this kind of failure. So yes, the professors supposed to they shed tears. But my dear Nigerians, if we not pick up the lessons and think of how to fix the electoral process to be able to hold these leaders accountable, there will be nothing that will change. In normal situations, every government institution must have a public watchdog, an independent inspector general to be able to audit those institutions. There must be the police of a police, and that will come by institutional reform. So if you claim to be activists, advocates, or you like Nigeria, and you are not talking about governance and how elections go better, you are being mischievous. You know what you are doing. Unless the only thing where you dare be say you are not interested in solving the real issue because it will put you out of business. Because for many people, the more there is anarchy, the more you have issues to discuss. But if we want to focus on the root cause of the problem, it has to begin with fixing INEC and electoral reform. There can be no democracy without free and fair election. This must be our focus before 2027. If not, there are many more years of JAM glitches, INEC glitches, insecurity, inflation, hunger. It will only get worse. Fix INEC. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Okay, guys, we'll be going off right now. So you guys have seen all that we are saying is just electoral reform, and electoral reform. That's all. That's all we need in Nigeria right now. We need electoral reform. That's just it. We don't need all these shenanigans and all these every year the same thing, every election time, election period the same thing. What we just need right now is electoral reform. Let the current INEC chairman be removed, you know, and let the House of Senate to do as much as possible they can do to change and to reform the INEC so that we can be able to have free and fair election coming 2027. That's just all. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.